Son Yejin's long-awaited return to acting was supposed to be a remarkable moment in her career, but instead, a joke gone wrong has sparked a massive controversy surrounding her behavior behind the scenes. Over the course of her long career, Yejin has achieved one success after another, drawing positive reviews from critics and gathering a huge fan base. In 2020, her popularity reached new heights thanks to the massive global success of her series Crash Landing on You, but since then, she hasn't done much, and her only acting project was the 2022 drama 39. During her long hiatus, Yejin married her Crash Landing on You co-star Hyun Bin, and the couple had their first child in 2022. After years of anticipation, netizens couldn't wait to see Yejin's return to acting in 2025 with the movie No Other Choice, which would also mark her first appearance on the big screen since 2018. However, an expected controversy has suddenly cast a shadow over Yejin's entire career, and her reputation as a beloved celebrity is now at risk. In the lead up to the release of her new project on August 19th, Yejin attended a production briefing alongside her co-stars, including Byung-hun. A lot of interesting behind-the-scenes details were revealed during the press conference, and Yejin even confessed that she had some problems with her performance while filming the movie. She explained that she trained for 3 months to prepare for her dance scenes, but when it was finally time to film, the director was very disappointed with her. He even bluntly told her that no matter how much she practiced, her skills were just not meeting his expectations. Yejin revealed that she was shocked, not only because she thought she was doing well, but also for the way the director simply told her she wasn't good enough. She added that it was a very humbling experience as she felt like a rookie again, and in the end, those scenes were cut from the movie. While this was a serious problem for her during filming, Yejin tried to keep the mood at the press conference lighthearted and joked about this issue. Then, Yejin discussed how becoming a mother has influenced her acting performance, explaining that now it's easier for her to portray warm and affectionate characters, and she was trying to be more responsible on the set too. After this apparently innocent and even heartwarming revelation, Byung-hun suddenly stepped in, and this is when things started to go wrong. In what was intended to be a joke, he stated that what he saw on the set was very different from what Yejin was saying. Byung-hun revealed that while filming the movie, child actress Choi So-yul always had a ton of questions, and he answered everything even when he was caught off guard. Instead, Yejin didn't help So-yul at all, and when Byung-hun asked her to answer some questions, she replied that he should handle it for her. Byung-hun concluded by saying that he now realizes that Yejin was cherishing her time on the set in her own way, drawing laughter from the journalists in attendance. Flustered by these comments, Yejin tried to explain herself, saying that she understood that So-yul was really curious and had a lot of questions, but since she had a lot of emotional lines and a detailed direction to follow, she didn't want to lose her focus. While Byung-hun's statements were originally delivered in a joking manner, netizens took them very seriously, and many started questioning Yejin's behavior on the set, sparking a massive controversy. Some people online interpreted what Byung-hun said as a sign that Yejin was being too cold and dismissive towards the child actress, while others argued that these statements were just a joke and shouldn't be taken too literally or seriously. As the discussion online quickly became heated, So-yul's mother stepped in to clarify the situation. On August 24th, she responded to fans' questions about the controversy on social media, saying that Byung-hun's statements really surprised her. She argued that what he said was actually just a fun and lighthearted anecdote that was shared jokingly, adding that one day she will tell the full story. So-yul's mother then defended Yejin, saying that she was always very kind and arguing that Byung-hun's joke was unfairly blown out of proportion. To prove her point, she revealed that Yejin gifted a hard-to-find toy to So-yul, which she described as the best Christmas present ever. So-yul's mother kept expressing gratitude towards Yejin, sharing more supportive and affectionate messages directed at her on social media. However, this didn't really calm down the controversy. Several netizens argued that Yejin should have helped So-yul at least a bit on the set, and some even think that when she acted nice, she was simply being fake. Many were disappointed by Yejin's apparent lack of manners, while others instead criticized Byung-hun, arguing that his attempt at humor was too insensitive. At this point, netizens started to look for clues about Yejin's real personality to understand whether she was faking her nice behavior or not, and several old clips have now resurfaced. In particular, a clip from Yejin's appearance on an episode of the TV show Infinite Challenge in 2014 sparked a heated debate. During that episode, Yejin had to prank the cast of the show by pretending to be unmotivated and emotionally distressed during rehearsals. Not only did she succeed, but she pulled off the prank a bit too well, and when she burst into tears, she caused alarm among the cast members. When she suddenly revealed that her tears were fake, her co-stars were very surprised, but the reactions were somewhat mixed, with some cast members joking that she came off as too ill-tempered. After seeing this clip, some netizens argued that this proves how well she's able to fake her feelings, while others said that she was simply being a good actress. Adding even more fuel to the fire, a statement made by Go Ara during a press conference in 2003 has also resurfaced. Back then, Ara was just 13 years old, and she shockingly said, "The directors say Sun Yejin is fake. I think so too." At the time, these remarks sparked an uproar, and the backlash led Ara's agency, SM Entertainment, to clarify her statements, arguing that she was too young to understand the negative connotation of the word fake, adding that she was simply trying to give Yejin a compliment about her acting abilities. Ara then apologized and emphasized that she admired Yejin, but the comment still resurfaces every time Yejin's behavior is questioned. While public scrutiny of Yejin's behavior was growing, netizens noticed on August 27th that she had deleted her secondary Instagram account, while her primary account no longer follows any users. Previously, it only followed her second account. What's even more surprising is that Yejin's second account was only opened this past June, and fans absolutely loved it as it provided a rare glimpse into her private life, often in a lighthearted and humorous way. The account had childcare posts, personal photos, and playful content, but suddenly it was all gone. Since Yejin didn't announce the account's closure beforehand, netizens immediately began speculating that the unexpected deletion was a consequence of the controversy surrounding her behavior behind the scenes. Some have argued that since the second account included many personal posts, Yejin deleted it to avoid facing even more scrutiny or misinterpretation. Others instead argued that the decision might just be temporary and maybe Yejin just wants a bit more privacy. Another possibility that netizens discussed is that Yejin might have decided to delete the second account after receiving too many malicious comments. However, Yejin soon explained that this wasn't the case. In the caption of a photo posted on her main account, Yejin wrote, "You must have been surprised that the sub account suddenly got deleted, right? I don't know why it happened either, but I will restore it as soon as possible." Soon afterwards, Yejin's agency released a statement about the deletion of the second account. They explained that the account wasn't closed by Yejin and they still aren't sure why it isn't available anymore. The agency added that the account might have been hacked, or maybe it was automatically blocked due to AI-related issues. But in any case, they stated that they will do whatever is needed to restore it as soon as possible. If this is true, it means that the account's closure was just a technical issue with really bad timing instead of a consequence of her recent controversy. In any case, after years, if not decades, of being celebrated for her elegance and professionalism, Yejin is now facing a serious crisis, as many netizens have already changed their opinion on her. However, some think that this entire controversy has been massively inflated, and Byung-hun's joke should have never been taken seriously. A few netizens have even argued that people were just waiting for any reason to criticize Yejin since she never really had a big scandal during her long career, while others think that some netizens don't like her either because of jealousy or because she's always able to overcome any criticism. Some also think that this shouldn't be a scandal about Yejin but about Byung-hun, arguing that his inappropriate joke was just another instance of questionable behavior from him. In the early days of her career, Yejin was dubbed the nation's first love, and she went on to become one of the most popular and beloved celebrities in Korean entertainment. Now, a single innocent joke might seriously hurt her reputation, and only time will tell if her career will suffer from this controversy or if she will be able to overcome another scandal.